Yes, it's a pleasure to be on the show, and also thanks for inviting me to this show. Also,
Thank you.
oh yeah. So first and foremost, I'm going to say like you have to put God first. God should be the foundation of practically everything you do in your life. And secondly, you also have to be mentally prepared. So when I mean mentally prepared, if there is time, we can also discuss it. So mentally prepared is not everybody will tell you yes. You also have to be mentally prepared for the rejection. The third point also is you have to also be convinced in yourself that you want this scholarship. So what do I mean by that? You have to get your documents ready. You have to get your cover letter ready. You have to read it over and over again, right? And you have to be nice when you write your cover letter also. And also in conjunction with your document, the arrangement. So I think with these three basic things, you are good to kickstart for searching for a scholarship. Okay, so I'll first say I don't know if I'm allowed to speak Yoruba. Is it okay?
Yes, we can proceed.
Okay, yes. So in my local language, which is Yoruba, we always say onokon waja, right? So which means like there is no one way into the market, which is also practically not just even for scholarship, for everything you do in life. You should not just use one direction. So what I mean in the context of what we're talking about is when you want to search for a scholarship, use all the resources available to you. The human resource, the internet resource, also like the contacts you have, which also come to human resource. Now, coming down to how did I get mine, right? So basically, I started through using like the internet resource, right? Just checking Google, like type it there, check Facebook. Some people are on Instagram, and the only thing they do is just watch videos and talk, and laugh. Of course, it's good to laugh, but this is also a source you can use to like check. You see some what's it called? You see some advertisements there. In my own case, I already knew about the scholarship through the internet, and I contacted a friend. So if you listen to what I just said, I already knew about the scholarship, which is also always the first case, right? You have to know about it yourself before even trying to contact someone. So I already had this set of questions prepared for my friend that I contacted, and with this, he was able to put me through. And I also did not put him too much stress. So no stress your helper, as Nigerians will say. I also did not put my helper in too much stress. So with my friend and also my own great effort also, and my friend's great effort also, yeah, I was able to get my first scholarship.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, yes. So it comes to when I also started talking about the social media. The social media is a great tool, especially in this generation we are now. So, and as you said, yes, I had to like go to a Vietnamese Facebook group also, and I requested to join, and thank God they accepted me into the group. But they were only speaking Vietnamese, and you see, the thing is people form group, people form clan, right? So this is a kind of human resources, the connection alone that you have from there. So you have to just be among them. You know what you are searching for. So I had to enter the group. They were only speaking Vietnamese, but also, as I said, you have a lot of resources to you. There's the Google Translator, which I translated, and from there also lots of scholarships. And I can even say I had like 6 friends I introduced to this Vietnamese Facebook page, and they joined, and they also got scholarships.
Wow.
Yes. Okay, this is actually a little bit tricky, so I'll just make some case studies here. I've seen a friend with a third class that got a scholarship, and I've also seen,
Often imaginable.
yes, and I've also seen a friend with a first class that did not get a scholarship. But we have to trust numbers and statistics, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I said I've seen a friend with a third class and a friend without first class. Now, the question now is how many friends have I seen with a third class without a scholarship? Lots. How many have I seen with a very good academic like grades without a scholarship? Few. So speaking on statistics, I think the academic grades are very important. Yes, you should. So that's why I said you should be convince yourself. So the academic grades are actually very important for this. And then the academic background, I mean, I won't say it's a sad case because I mean I'm benefiting from it. I would say this people in the science line, they get more scholarships, more funding. And the reason is because like most of these companies, they prefer to invest in science and technology because I mean it's a two-way thing. They invest in science and technology because practically they know they can also get like ROI from it also. So that's why they do it, yes. To a larger extent, it is. And it is in a case that because when you like apply for all these things, you are not the only one applying, trust me.
Of course.
There are millions of people applying. Example, I don't know the population of Nigeria. Maybe they have like 150 million people. So imagine applying for something. So you're already competing with 150 million from just your own country, and other countries are applying. So of course, what some of these professors look at first is what have you done, and the only way you can, I mean, it's a sad case, but the only way now you can pass, I mean, you can actually, yeah, scale it or communicate to the professor what you have done is by your research papers. No matter how hard you worked, I mean, some of you are hard workers, but the research paper is very important. And also, the contact also is very important. Contact in what sense? I mean, contacting, who do you know? Who is your professor? This is also very important.
You mean recommendations or
Yes, recommendations, the referees. Who do you know? And sometimes also when you go to conferences, how do you perform in conferences? You know, we accept some people are introvert, some people are shy. They go to conference and they fold their hands. No, you should go there and communicate to people. You see professors there. You see students there that are also on scholarships. I accept you can be introvert, but okay.
networks?
Yeah, make networks of it. Talk. And when you are given just a little bit opportunity comes back once. Try to show people what you are capable of. Yes. So very important to securing a scholarship is so as I always said first God, and also you need to have like friends of how did they say it, of alike minds. This is very important. Yeah, people of like minds. This is very important in the sense that sometimes when you get rejection, some people end it there. Yeah. So this is one tip. Get the friends of alike minds because when you get rejection, you have people to motivate you. Also get a mentor. Like I remember when I was trying to apply for my second scholarship, I told the person interviewing me, yeah, and trust me, I got a lot of more rejects me gone. And but you know, he kept on as my mentor, he kept on like, you can do this. So never give up, right? And the third one also is please also work on yourself. These people giving you scholarships, they don't owe you money. Like they have to see you are ready to give something. So also work on yourself. You know, like when you are studying, know that you know this stuff. So know that you are also marketable. You are also like valuable also. And as I said, also be nice when presenting your documents and your cover letter. It's very important. The way you present your document, the way you arrange even your document is important. Yes. So the way I handle rejection is, of course, I mean I'm not saying rejection is a good thing, but you should also see the positive thing in the rejection. What do I mean by the positive thing? I'm sorry, I'm a Yoruba guy, so I kind of know most of these Yoruba proverbs. So in Yoruba there is something they say like ẹni tọ́mọ ẹ̀ kú ó sàn ju tẹni tí ọmọ ẹ̀ sọnù lọ. So if I should try to rephrase it in English, I won't put it word for word. So it means that not even getting any response at all is more difficult to handle than getting a rejection. So this is the positivity first in rejection, that yes, I was replied. Yes.
Wow.
So you show, of course, I'm not saying you should be happy with rejection, but you should see this positivity in it. Yes, they replied to me.
So
The first scholarship I got, which was the KGSP, it was not the first time I applied I got it. Yes. The first time I got a big rejection, I got a big no. You see? And so the other way you can handle it, after seeing the positivity there is, who are the kind of people you keep in your domain? Who are your company, right? So like for me, example, like I would like to mention like the first rejection I got, like I talked to Tayo Idowu, who was also like a KGSP this, and I told him, but boy, I want to reject. Was like, no, you don't give up. And you don't only apply to one scholarship also. You don't only apply to one scholarship. Of course, I'm not saying you should be a jack of all trades. No. I mean, if you studied physics, there are so many physics scholarships out there, right? Maybe you need, what's it called? Maybe like you actually want to study, let's say, like biophysics or something. There are also so many biophysics out there. So you can apply to different professors, just throw it out. I'm not saying throwing it out randomly here, please. I'm just saying, but throw it out, not just even in the Bible. It was not a river that was entering the Garden of Eden. There were so many, maybe 3 rivers. I mean, the biblical people can check me on that. So just throw it out and see rejection as a positive thing, and also keep like minds that can motivate you. Also, when I was trying to apply for my second scholarship, it was also there. Like I got a lot of rejections, and sometimes these things can make you sad. But with the kind of people you do, one more, you apply again. So it's, as I said, see the positivity and also keep good people in your company also. It makes me remember one of these popular memes we see on internet, whereby there is a guy digging the floor and about to get to the gold. And at this point he stopped and he went back. So it's just like this also. So when you get most of these rejections, it could actually be that, yes, you just need just one more. So never give up. Please, never give up. Yes. Okay. So the first thing I would say is be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to of course it's good to market yourself. Don't hype yourself. Just be yourself. Go there and talk who you are. And also look for people. You are not the first person to do the interview. You are not the first. Look for people that have done this interview. Ask them what are the likely questions that you can get asked, and believe in God. Just go there, be yourself, believe in God, and learn from people that have also passed through it. So I think with these 3 points, you're good to go.
I see.
So I won't want you to include the story of your life because these professors are getting thousands, let me not say millions, thousands of email. So the first thing I would say is just introduce with your name. And if you have research articles, put it there that yes, you've published this. And then also tell the professor that you've read some of his papers. You see, you're just applying to me. It's because I've also seen some emails I've gotten emails of some people that applied for interviews. For scholarships, and they just tell you typically all about their life. You don't even tell me about myself. I'm not being egocentric here, but a professor would also be happy, if you tell him, okay, I read this your paper also, and it's interesting, and this is what I understand, and this is how I think can be a further study on it. So the professor would know it that you are not coming here to be a burden, but you are coming here to add more and not to take. Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yep. I agree with you in the aspect that those professors, they do receive more thousands of email, and some of them will not open it. So they, when you open your email, not open the exact email particularly, you can see the overview of the text. Or so even the title matters a lot.
The title matters.
And the first 3 statements you made also matters a lot because they only skim and they move ahead.
Thanks.
So if they see something interesting,
they do it.
Okay, let me look into details about this. Then they look into it.
Yeah. So as you said, the title, you can even make the title to be the research paper of one of the professor. And they tell him you have a plan on how to further this research. Of course, he will open it.
Okay. What about the timing of those emails? We do know that you receive bulk of emails.
Yes.
So you look at your region. Okay, probably you are in Africa or you are in Europe. Where are you targeting? You're targeting Asia. So when is their morning? Because you want to keep those emails at the top.
At the top, yeah, of course. Yeah,
otherwise, when it goes down, they might not even check that.
Check it,
Looking at the name, I don't know this person. They just move on from there. So you have to look at the timing also to target their morning or maybe their evening when they are back home. They just want to search through
it,
to see, okay, what do I have again?
Of course.
Which is very important.
And also one thing you could also do is you can also, I mean, we are in the internet world now, 21st century. You can look for like students that are in this professor's lab and message to them on LinkedIn or ResearchGate. Or ResearchGate is a very great tool. ResearchGate is a very, sorry, I'm advertising. No? Okay. It's a very great tool also, whereby you can see even scholarships, it's always listed on research. So you can see the students, professors also there. And unlike the professor, they don't get thousands of emails. So you can also like message them, email them also that, this is what I've done. Can you please help me get intro to your professor? And I know people that with even the student of the professor, they've been able to get a scholarship also. So put God first, as I would always say, and take your academics important. Is very the grades are important, but know that you know it. Don't cram it, and also keep a good network. You can be shy, you can be introverted, but have the good connection, the good network. And last but not the least, you might have applied 1,000 times, 10,000 times, but keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. The door is going to open. Don't see it as the end point. Just keep on applying and keep on developing yourself also. People want you out there. Yeah, they just need to like see what can you give them also. Thanks.
All right. So it's a pleasure. So nice to
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Yeah, nice seeing you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.